Somewhere between 70 and 90% of people claim that they set a monthly budget, depending which survey you choose to believe. Yet one survey revealed that less than 17% of people actually stick to their monthly budget. The other 83% struggle to meet their budget, and 16% of people never stick to their monthly budget. Another survey revealed that 60% of people have no idea how much money they spent in the previous month. So what's going on with budgeting? In this video, we're going to discover why budgeting doesn't work for most people and how to fix it. We're going to explore the differences between a budget and a spending plan. And we're going to look into how taking control of your money decisions can empower you to spend your way into living a life you love. So let's dive in. Budgets are just a money diet. They work for a time simply because you cut down on your spending, but eventually old habits slip back and it's a real struggle to turn a temporary improvement into the transformation that you're looking for. Budgets feel restrictive and negative. It's like you're being told you can't spend money, and that's hardly a healthy or an empowering relationship to have with money. Budgets tend to be linked to income, and again, this is restrictive because the amount of money that you need to spend in order to live a life you love won't always align with your income, especially if your income varies a lot or if your spending is likely to vary. This next one's a good one. These one-size-fits-all budgeting methods, they very rarely work for most people because, frankly, everybody's different. Budgets tend to lack vision because their job is to focus on the here and now. Budgets are a short-term tool that people use to fix long-term problems. They are the band-aid or the sticking plaster that people are using instead of the cure. Budgeting is just one part of something called a spending plan, and your budget is just one cog in that machine that's called your spending. So how do you fix a budget that's not working for you? The starting point is to get a really good understanding of what living a life you love actually looks like, what it feels like, the emotional fulfillment of living a life that's brimming with meaning and purpose. Now this is the engine that drives every decision about your life and your money. It's the beating heart of your decision making, and without it, it's impossibly difficult to stick to any budget. Well, not one that's going to put a smile on your face anyway. Once you have a really good understanding of the outcomes that you want to experience with your life and with your money, you can then begin to set meaningful goals. Now, meaningful goals are simply the measurable milestones that you'll pass along the way. Following this process will give you the emotional foundation on which you can make sensible financial decisions about where to spend your money, both now and in the future. It's the emotional driver that will keep you focused and motivated as you progress towards your outcome, your key outcome, which is living a life you love. A spending plan is simply cash flow. It's the bigger picture view of how much money you need to spend each year in today's terms in order to enable you to reach your milestones and live a life you love. And this is where your budgeting skills come in really handy, because you'll be able to use these skills to work out broadly how much you need to spend, both in terms of essential spending and non-essential spending or discretionary spending. And it will also enable you to identify any shortfalls or spending gaps that you might encounter along the way, and this will give you time and opportunity to figure out where the money's going to come from. You might decide as part of your spending plan that the money should come from trimming your spending today, or it might come from changing jobs or changing career even to get a higher salary. It might come from spending more to build wealth that will be used to meet future spending gaps, or from selling your home or moving home, selling assets, drawing from retirement accounts. You get the idea. This is your opportunity to think creatively about where the money's going to come from. Your spending plan, if done properly, gives meaning to your day-to-day financial decisions. It enables you to consciously decide where you want to spend your money. And a good spending plan, if done properly, empowers you to take control of your money so you can build the wealth you need and live a life you love. If you need more help with creating your spending plan, grab your copy of the Anthony Plan, turn to chapter 9. If you don't choose where to spend your money, somebody else will choose for you. And your spending plan is you choosing where to spend your money. You see, there are forces out there that want to control your spending. Sometimes they're quite subtle and seductive in the way that they persuade you. Think family, friends, retailers, social media. They want you to spend your money the way that they want you to spend it, rather than the way that you want to spend it or the way that you need to spend it. And sometimes they don't even realise it, family and friends, or even mean it, but they still do it. We all do it because we're human. Now, if you want to learn how to shield yourself from the influence of these forces and improve your prospect of taking control of your spending and sticking to your budget, you might want to consider watching this video here. Thank you for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing, and we'll see you soon.